Hey guys, it's the Men and Bricks team here. We're back for another informational video. This time it's Roman history. So let's begin. First off, the Romans were one of the best and brightest beginning civilizations on this planet. But right now, we're talking about just the actual empire. That empire's reign lasted about 500 years. The timeline for the empire is from 100 BCE to 476 AD. The first major event is the overtaking of the Roman Republic by Julius Caesar in 45 BC. Gaius Julius Caesar was a Roman general famous for his conquests in the Gallic Wars. He later served as a Roman consul. He and two others seized power in the Senate and won the Roman people's love and adoration. Later, the Senate tried to relieve Caesar of his generalship. This angered Caesar. He then led a legion over the Rubicon River that surrounds Rome and took control of Rome. He became a dictator. This started the Roman Empire and ended the Republic. He was later assassinated by his own Senate.
The Great Burning of Rome was a major event in Roman Empire history. In 64 AD, a great fire began in the shopping districts where flammable goods were stored. Due to windy conditions and other things, the fire spread rapidly. Thanks to looters and arsonists, the fire began to spread to previously unaffected areas. It took 6 days to get the fire under control. When the fire first began, the current Emperor Nero was away in another city. On receiving word of the fire, he organized food supplies for the refugees. Of Rome's 14 districts, 3 were completely devastated and only 4 completely escaped damage.
The next major event was the Colosseum. It was built between 70 and 80 AD. Now, many of you have probably heard of the Colosseum. It is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is also the biggest amphitheater ever built in the world. It is the huge arena that is estimated to hold between 50 to 80,000 spectators. Mainly used for gladiator games, mock sea battles, animal hunts, executions, reenactments of famous battles, and dramas based on Roman mythology. The building ceased to be used for entertainment in the early medieval era. It was later reused for such purposes as housing, workshops, quarters for a religious order, a fortress, a quarry, and a Christian shrine. It is one of the biggest symbols of Imperial Rome.
The building of Hadrian's Wall was an important factor in Rome's conquest of Britain. At the time, Britain was colonized by tribes of Scottish warriors. Hadrian's Wall was built in 122 AD. The reason for the building of the wall varies from scholar to scholar. No evidence has been discovered pertaining to the true purpose of the construction of the wall. According to many scholars, Hadrian decided that for the greater good of the empire, legatees of every land conquered by the Romans would be subject to limits on what they could or could not do. After Roman legions started losing ground with the British lands, Hadrian ordered the building of this wall. It was used as the last line of defense against the Scottish people.
The last event pertaining to this video is the splitting of Rome. The emperors of Rome thought it wise to divide the Roman Empire into halves. The process started with the rule of Diocletian. He was the one who decided to split the Senate into eastern half and western half. The Emperor Constantine transferred the capital of Rome to Byzantium, which was later called Constantinople, in his honor. Under Theodosius, Christianity became the empire's official state religion, and others, such as Roman polytheism, were gotten rid of.